This is my Moodle lesson. It is based on Grade 4 reading outcomes from BCIRP, where students explore fiction and nonfiction features in text. The lessons have been developed based on constructivist principles. It uses multimodality, community of learners, teacher-facilitator, self and peer assessment within the learning process. Chapter 1 aims at setting the learning community by providing for a forum where students introduce themselves and acknowledge their classmates. It gives them instructions about what to talk about and also to respond to at least 3 of their classmates. Chapter 2 sets the stage for learning by activating students' prior knowledge about fictional and non-fictional text. It provides for a formative quiz which allows the students to realize what they already know or do not know about fiction and non-fiction text. Then students are provided information in multimodal fashion through audio, visual, and text for them to learn about fiction and non-fiction text. They learn about this by watching videos, and they also examine the concept by examining books. Students then get to check their understanding by listening to and reading some online text. This is at a lower elementary level, and this is at a higher elementary level in the same format. Students then get to practice their understanding about fiction and non-fiction text by working in a community. They have to add 2 scenarios on a class wiki where they present a fictional and a non-fictional scenario. Students continue to work in their learning community by recommending their favorite books to each other, whether fiction or non-fiction. In Chapter 3, students get to explore fiction features through multimodal text and assessing their own understanding through formative quiz. Students examine fiction features. They then read stories and answer quizzes to check their understanding. Then they work with a partner to consolidate their understanding by examining books from the library and examining their fiction features. In Chapter 4, they examine non-fiction features in a similar layout as Chapter 3. They read the non-fiction features, they do quizzes to identify and examine their understanding, and then they practice their concepts, they apply what they have learned. They also get to work with other students to discuss nonfiction features and how they use them. And in the end, they get to show their understanding through a quiz. Finally, Chapter 5 provides students with tools like making connections, asking questions, visualizing, inferring, and transformation to help them with comprehension. Students examine each of these concepts and they consolidate their learning through forums, class wiki, face-to-face discussions, chats, and then a reflection. So students read through the details of each skill and then they apply the skills to books provided to them from the classroom library. And then they discuss their understanding with their classmates in a forum or a chat. Questioning, visualizing, inferring, and transformation. Students then get to apply all these strategies to certain books in the classroom. Here they can read the book and they can also listen to and see the book. Multimodality. In the end, students reflect on strategies that work better for them. This entire unit can be used in a blended environment or in a purely online setup. Since this applies to younger students, I would recommend a blended environment. I'm quite proud of this artifact as I believe I've been able to create a balance between sound pedagogy and effective use of technology.